Welcome, one and all, for all is one. Limelight in the twilight. Yeah. Pisces, you're up. I've already meditated upon your symbol, your element, and your energies. Let's get into it, shall we? I think we shall. How you doing, Pisces? Welcome in. Have a seat. These are the decks I've chose for you. Towards the end of my meditation, I shake them. When I feel it, I flip them up, thus beginning the initial portion of your message. You have a message from Spirit. Spirit Oracle message. I'll read that in a moment. We have the Emperor, the Hanged One, Three of Swords, Sixth House, another Hangman. You got two, Hanged One. Out of the Lenormand, the Eight of Pentacles, the Garden, the Thunder. Out of the Shaman Oracle, card number 56, and the Pronghorn. Number 14 on the die. Which is a 5. Either could be a date for you or that number could be significant. Spirit Oracle message. Spirit says, instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, reevaluate. Pisces, you are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It's not worth it. Balance your time wisely. Pisces. I think that's going to be a paramount message, okay? And that you could be like a really strong self-motivator, like you don't need nobody standing over you to get things done, make progress. Whatever type of work you do is service to others type of work, okay? It's thinking of the we instead of me, even though, it does benefit you, okay? It could be serving, that as your full-time job. Do it a little at a time. Yeah, in service to others or in service work, any type of providing a service type of work. We got to take care of self too. We can't pour from an empty cup, Pisces, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You could be some kind of leader, with the Emperor showing up here. You could have high placement in Aries. You could be a motivating speaker or some kind of leader, or, you know, maybe a trainer or something like that, maybe a healer, some kind of service. Something like that. That's the hit I'm getting off of it. Perhaps somebody you were helping left you feeling some kind of way. Whoa. Two of Cups. I don't really know. Walking away card right there. After like just picking up 10 or 12 cards. I don't know if this is really a affair of the heart. I I'm not really getting that. I'm getting more of from this position more of like a disappointment in something or somebody, perhaps an investment, uh, perhaps a collaboration. Yeah, you could have had two different ways of dealing with this, okay, and you chose to just go on down the road balanced. Yeah, I'll just be over here with all my pentacles. I'm gonna hold back. I think it was a fairly major disappointment. That's what I'm thinking. Not really so much hurting your heart and love in that you had high expectations for whatever, whoever this direction in the recent past energy. I feel like it's pretty recent, um, because, you know, something like that of being disappointed in somebody else, or maybe a business venture, or perhaps, you know, taking somebody under your wing or something like that, was it's not going to linger from past. So to me it's something fairly recent, okay, and you could still be in hangman in the current energy because we see it twice, and neither one of them has their head glowing, okay. Sometimes they show the head glowing, other decks do not, which indicates to me that your hangman position could be ongoing and trying to gain some enlightenment on what the hell, man. Maybe this has happened more than one time, and you're wondering what the hell. Something like that, Pisces. I don't know, man, but you know. Maybe for others of you, it's an affair of the heart, okay, that sent you into Hermit, okay. But the primary hit, I've already explained. And, you know, maybe you're going balls to the wall, okay, because of the spirit message. And, you know, just look at the hare and the turtle, okay? A lot of times, slow and steady wins the race. And I'm not telling you to go slow. I'm just saying maybe you're trying to run every single day 150%. All work and no play can make Jack or Jacqueline, adult boy or girl. Okay, now I'm ready to read the animal oracle. Yeah. Action. Now's the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pentacle. Your quick wit and keen sense will lead you to success. See, with that kind of action mentality and attitude, you can afford to run it, 75, 90% each day instead of $1.50. Yeah, it's a little more balanced. The white stag of protection underneath that. Deer or the white stag might be significant to you. It's quite significant to me. It's a great protector. I'm not too sure how you handle tower moments, okay, when the thunder comes. Ask yourself, does it overwhelm you when unexpected things happen? 56 is an 11. Either number could be significant to you. It's a harvest time, Pisces. I understand that. Maybe that's why you really need to pace yourself, okay, in this service work. You have the garden in Lenormand, okay? It says culture, community, and teamwork. If this is you with some type of leadership position, okay, maybe you can delegate some things. Or maybe there's a nature area close to your house that you haven't visited in a while. Maybe you need to get out and touch grass, man. Go hug a tree or however you ground. I'm still not quite sure why you're still in Hangman for so long, okay? Whether it be your studious aspect of something that you're studying, or if it was something that sent you into it that you're trying to gain enlightenment on. All answers are within. I think it's the right move, but gain your enlightenment and come up out of it, Pisces. That's your initial message, okay? I'll bring out the oracle cards first, and then we'll utilize the tarot for the recent past energy, leading into the current moment we share, leading into what's coming in, okay? Okay, Pisces, we'll start with the animal kingdom. Second density consciousness. Animal oracle. What's the message for Pisces? That one? Rebirth. Butterfly. You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. Every part. Even those adjustments, whether imposed or from our actions. And you know, sometimes the Tower's not really a bad card, man. A lot of times it can be divinely orchestrated. You have the Swan Grace on the bottom of the deck. Same card Cancer got on the bottom of their deck. So fresh in my mind because I do Cancer right before you, Pisces. If you're on the spiritual journey, okay, this is a big part of it, the rebirth, okay? I think you have a reinvention within you that you've been holding back, and maybe now it's time, since maybe in your contemplation of double hangman, hanged one, masculine, feminine, you're wondering what the next step is. Maybe that's what it is. Open to the rewards of change. Maybe it's time to implement or turn some of that 150% a day towards whatever this reinvention is. I think it's something that you've been sitting on for a while. Maybe it's time to add that. Even if it's a little bit every day to, you know, whatever it is. That's the hit I got off of the rebirth. But you know, the spiritual aspect of that too is that, you know, we basically dissolve everything in the chrysalis or the crucible, and we are rebirthed into ourself, and then we gain upgrades after that in the spiritual ascent. Yeah, a rise into higher self, higher consciousness. Perhaps it's part of that. Yeah, maybe that's part of your service, some type of spirituality. Planets, houses, and signs for Pisces. What's the message? Divine Spirit, Great Light of y'all. What's the message for Pisces? Planets, houses, and signs. Thank you. Cappy, Capricorn, Capricornus. Could be significant to you, okay? You could have good placement there. It's, you know, 2 signs over from you. Could be a good accordance there with a placement. It could just indicate that, you know, you really are a goal setter, and if you decide to climb a mountain, you're going to do it. Or perhaps there's a Capricorn that's significant to you. Yeah. Where'd my deck go? I'm not awake yet, Pisces. I apologize for my fogginess. It's 4 something in the morning, and I haven't had no coffee or nothing yet. Okay. I'm not done with the oracles. Okay. Thunder. Thunder. Out of the Shaman Tarot. No, Shaman Oracle. What's the message for Pisces? Shaman. Thank you. The Gatherer. And I seen that was under your initial card, okay? Harvest season. Yeah? Delegate. Hire some more people. Get some help. Ask for help from family or friends. Maybe you're moving. maybe it's a very busy time of the year here as we're in harvest season and then enter into the holidays and all of that, okay? October could be significant to you. It's a harvest of, from the shaman perspective, upper, middle, and lower realm, okay? So it's harvesting all of that and, grounding it and bringing it into the 3D, yeah? Cultivating what it is that you've been working on all year, and now it's time to reap the benefit, Pisces. Staff on the bottom of the deck. You have any staff? You have any people that can pick up some of your 150%? Or maybe just coworkers that can pick up some of it. But isn't that what employers do? Is, the really hard workers are the ones that are really good at what they do. They just inundate them with work, A lot of employers will run off good employees that way and go through the existing employee potential pool rather quickly from just chewing people up and spitting them out. This is the Lenormand deck, okay? Uses the regular playing cards. You got the Death Head Moth, the Clover. I love this card. Good luck, joy, and prosperity. The Six of Diamonds. Can you see that? Kind of goes along with what I said in the harvest there, don't it? You got the ring on the bottom of the deck. Make a promise to yourself if you're not trying to put a ring on it. Okay, is that it for the oracles? I do believe. So these are the 22 high arcane, and you had the Emperor, remember? That's in the current energy. Pisces. Recent past energy archetype for the recent past. Thank you. I got my deck upside down. Judgment. Yeah. You pulled the plug on something or somebody in the recent past, man. You called judgment on it. Or judgment was called. Okay, what's coming in? No way. Hanged one again? Pisces. Well, the good news about that, I'm pretty much there with you, Pisces. I like Hermit and Hangman myself. But as you can see, now the head's glowing. Which means in the next week or so, you're going to gain your enlightenment and you're going to bring it and come up out of it, Pisces. That's what I see happening. Okay. Recent past energy. It's disappointment. I'm really not feeling a romantic thing here. Though it could be for some of you. Look, there's the Death Head Moth again. Wow. Could have been with a fire sign, or you're just embodying that archetype. Yep. Left you all up in your head like, what the F, Chris? Recent past energy for Pisces. Spirit, can we kindly know what you got? Tarot. Tarachi. Recent past for Pisces. Tarot. Yep. Left you feeling some kind of way, man. Don't draw any attention to any weaknesses, okay? You were pouring into it, man. Pouring into it. But the thing about the Six of Pentacles is supposed to be reciprocal. And I don't think it was, because I think you closed it out. Could have been somebody you cared about. Maybe not necessarily romantic, but somebody you cared about, and you tried to hang on to it through love. Could have been a Cancer. Did I not point that out at the beginning of the reading? You didn't want to, man. You did not want to, Pisces, but I think you felt like they left you no choice. And you let it go with love. Could have been a Cancer. Yeah, the wheel, she's a turn, man. And here you are, and you're hangman. Doing you, boo-boo. Or Bobo. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, okay, I'll just be over here. Yep, I'm doing me, man. I tried. I'm doing me. But see, it was somebody you really cared about with that Three of Swords. Okay. I was going to switch decks, but I'm being called to go back to this deck for some reason. The current energy. Okay. What's coming in the current energy form, Spirit, as they're sitting here in their Emperor status helping folk? Six of Cups. Are you nostalgic right now, Pisces? Or maybe you're looking for a soulmate. You're king or queen, if you know what I mean. Back to the same cards. This could be giving props or receiving props as well. I mean, you could, have some recognition for your efforts and the things that personally or business-wise disappointed you. Yeah. Karma. Wow. Being asked to go within, rest, reflect, and meditate, okay? On reaching that, however this picture looks for you. That there'd be your Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. I think it's a person that you're trying to add, whether in business or in love. Yeah. Death card. Scorpionic energy. Has the new cycle begun yet, Pisces? Maybe this was a romantic thing for some of you. Have you closed it out and started something new yet, Pisces, in the current energy? Hmm? Yeah, we know you're feeling some kind of way about it. Hanged one in all three tiers. Yeah? Whoa. We can't focus on what falls away, Pisces. Pick up those two cups that are upright and move it forward. Yeah, it's a lot. Wounded warrior, but guess what? A 10's a 1, and you're still standing. Cycle's ending, cycle's beginning. Okay? Gain your enlightenment and come up out of it. See that counterpart now? We just seen the king. Perhaps in the love department. You getting ready to make an offer there, Pisces? Or you would like to make an offer to this type of archetype? Masculine or feminine? You deserve it, Pisces. You deserve to reach your 10 and have your happiness look like whatever it is, whatever the hell you want it to look like. And it's kind of looking like it's adding a person. Anything else in the current energy, Spirit? Yeah. You close the past. You're looking forward with this right here, okay? And you have started a new cycle. Perhaps looking for your king or queen. Yeah, see? Foundations are firm and you're looking out. This could have been going on for some time, looking for this celebration. King and queen again. The same two. Could be an earth sign. Pisces. Holy shit, no way. Come on now. Pisces, you seen me cutting. I wasn't cutting in the same spot every damn time now. That's exactly what's on your mind. That's exactly what you're going after. That's exactly what you're trying to add to everything that you got going on, which is perfectly A-OK, Pisces. Have you healed your heart then, if that's the case? Where's that 3 of Swords? It's in this deck. Have you healed your heart? Are you ready for this? Or are you just trying to make it happen? I don't know. Only you can answer that. I don't know. I think you're ready because of the cards that we've seen. You know, the transformation with the rebirth. You know, the Death Head Moth here with the fortune and great luck. You showing up in the Emperor status, okay? Trusting the process of going within, you know, till you gain your enlightenment. Yeah. You could have healed this. That one, Spirit. Calling me to pull that card. What I just said, Or you could be feeling some kind of way still about, I'm feeling some way about the past here. And you may not see the cup that Spirit has coming in for you. And it may happen in the current energy or very quickly in the next week or so. And if you're in this, chances are you won't see it, Pisces. Okay, that's it for that deck. Okay. Yeah. Still in your 9 there, but you're still standing, Pisces. Never give up. Never let them see you sweat. And remember, if you're on a pause and if you're in between, it's time for us and time for us to work on us and do what we need to do to show up for when that comes in. What's coming in the next week or two, Spirit? Tarot. Tarachi. Next week or two for Pisces. No way. The Hanged One again, Pisces. You're either getting some major downloads, okay, or on the spiritual journey. Maybe you're in a reformation period to where you're reforming a lot. That could be it too. Maybe, whoa, I just realized these are the 2 closers right here. Cycles ending, cycles ending. 4 hanged wands. 4. Pisces, this could be what you want, okay? But it looks like to me you've put the brakes on everything, man. Across the board. You put the brakes on everything. Yeah. Yeah. See the 5 of Cups again. Somebody could have got you, Pisces. Could have been Aquarius, okay? Could have been deception, or maybe this is just your strategic way of getting to where you want to go. Could be that as well, to get to the other side of whatever this is. Bring in that what you want. I'm usually not too much at a loss of words, okay? It could be because of the morning AM or early AM, or, maybe it's just not in your mind. Like I said, you might have put the brakes on everything. And with 4 hanged ones showing up, okay, maybe that's not why I can't get to where you're at. Yeah. I still got the brakes on everything, and I'm focusing on my world that I created. And there she is again, the Queen of Pentacles again. This could be you. It's an archetype that, builds their world the way they want it and live in it, and very well, I might add. Okay. Did I just pick up all the cards that were down there? I think I did. I'll wake up after your reading's over, Pisces, I promise, okay? But I think you get the message, right? Yeah. Your foundation is firm, and as soon as you come up out of this with your enlightenment and what you're going to do, you're going to be looking towards what you're going to move. See? Chariot. What did I just say? Yep, then the wheel's going to turn. Because you're going to be on the other side with the 4 of Wands, like I said. Or like Spirit said. Because when cards repeat, it's, I meant what I said. Ace of Wands, Justice. You deserve this star. Wish your dream, Pisces. Anything else, Spirit? We'll let them get up out of here. No. Tarot. Thank you. Yep. I'll close them when I'm ready, and I'll open it back up when I'm ready. It's all good, Pisces. Sometimes it is indecisive. Sometimes we got to time it out. Doesn't mean that we don't still think about that which we want. And just because we're silent doesn't mean that we're not working on it and gaining that enlightenment, huh, Pisces? Yeah, man. Give me back my energy, Pisces. Just kidding, Pisces. Here. Returning your energy with love. Limelight in the twilight. Be good to yourself and others. I'll see you in the next one, Pisces. Bye for now.